Oh, she's here. Hi, Sharika.
Hi, my
Okay, she's here and she's looking all pretty. Okay, like the boss today. Damn! You go, girl. You look good.
thank you.
All right. Okay, so everybody, this is Miss Sharika Morris, and she is the CEO of Paradigm Shift. That's correct. You're the CEO?
Yes, ma'am.
Just kidding. CEO and founder of Paradigm Shift Fitness. So Sharika is going to be sharing with us today what her business journey has been like, and I just want you to just introduce yourself quickly so that everybody can know who you are. I'm going to be sharing some more about her and what she does at well, but just so that people can get to know you and get comfortable with you. Share a little bit about who you are and what you do and why you do what you do. Why what you do is important.
Wow, wow, wow. A pleasure to be here, Roseanne. Thank you for the invite. As Roseanne introduced, my name is Sharika Morris, CEO of Paradigm Shift Fitness. I grew up doing fitness. It's a passion of mine. It's something that I'm talented. It's something that I advocate on about health and wellness. And it has a lot to do also with, I believe, my environment. Growing up around persons who were health conscious also forced me to want to do that. So I actively do that. I also do massage therapy and a few other things. So I think that's it in a
A
nutshell.
few other things.
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much for sharing that with us. And that's good. There's something that you said there. So we're just gonna have a conversation. So Sharika wanted to relax and everybody else who may be on watching the live. I want you to relax as well. What we're gonna do is just basically have a conversation talking about your experience and why the importance of mentorship is important. But basically I just wanted to just share kind of like the journey that you've been on and what are some of the benefits that you've seen, right? So, guys, just so you know, I'm going to share with you some of Sharika's experiences, her bio. I was waiting for her to get on earlier before I shared it. So, she's a graduate athletic trainer, an experienced athlete in national track and field competitions, an active teacher, participant of classical and gospel dances, and as well as she participates in other activities such as swimming, basic gymnastics, football, and is also an experienced massage therapist. Now that is something that is very important because that is the unique thing that lets her stand out from the rest of the marketplace, right? And so most personal trainers don't do massage therapy, so because of that she's really good and you should hire her as your personal trainer because you get massages as well. All right, so Sharika has served in key role of administration, business administration, and social media management for healthcare companies in Jamaica as well as online, which means that she supports other businesses in the health and wellness industry, and she's left her mark in the systems that she implements to help to bring out efficiency and enhance productivity, recognition, and revenue for health and wellness business. And she's been the managing director of Paradigm Shift for over 2 years and utilizes this avenue to help others in our passion for health and wellness. And let me just tell you guys, let me just add this added bonus in there, right? Sharika, you're still here?
I am still here.
Hello?
Yes, still here, live and direct.
Are you still here, Sharika? Oh, you're here. Okay. I just make sure that my screen hasn't frozen. Okay, fine. Yeah, so I just want to add this added bonus, right? I have used Sharika's services, not just because she's a client, but I've used her services. And I'll tell you this, I didn't tell you this, Sharika, but some people that did not see me for a year prior to when we started working together, they were like, wow, Roseanne, you are so slim and you look so good. I'm like, shout out to Paradigm Fitness. All right. So a lot of you following me on my social media pages, you see me shout her out sometime. It's not just about bragging and it's not just about because she's my client. She's really, really good at what she does and guiding you in keeping your health and wellness intact. Right. So we've been going on this journey together. I met her after she started Paradigm Shift Fitness. And so we've been going along on the journey together. So Sharika, what I want you to tell me, to share with us, I should say, is what has been the most beneficial thing to you in ensuring that you have mentorship as a business owner? So you started this up before we connected, and what has been the most beneficial thing that you have received from ongoing mentorship, working with me?
Um, the benefit is having a support system, having an accountability, almost like an accountability partner in a sense, because everything that we're doing, there is a need for growth and development, and there has to be somebody to help us go beyond where we are presently. So it's just like that. That's what it does for business. Just like if you want to lose weight, you'd come to me and say, okay, I need you. So that is my forte. But as it relates to you, business is yours. So, and developing other persons of like-minded character who want to develop and expand their business. So I come to you
Mhm.
with that advice and that accountability, and to just keep me in line, in terms of the cutting edge technology that I need to implement and so on. So it's really good to have that.
Okay, and I like that you mentioned the accountability, because even that's the first reason why I decided to use you or to even get a personal trainer. Because some persons may say, "Hey, a personal trainer is not necessary. Like I could have just done the exercises at home by myself." So for persons who are watching it, you might have a dream or idea that you want to monetize or business, and you might say, "Hey, I don't need to get mentorship. I don't need support. Right? It's not necessary that's added in, money that I'm gonna have to spend that I could use for something else." But one of the benefits is the accountability and support saves you time and saves you money. And so for me, the accountability and support for me, knowing that my health was a priority. What's wrong with my tongue? Was of priority, was what was most important was making sure that I had you to call me and check up and say, even when COVID hit, we were still working. We still found a way to make it work, right? And always was you checking on me to make sure that I did the work. And for me, it was always checking on you to make sure that you were putting in the systems that would allow you to still continue to run the business even during the lockdown, right? And that is one of the things that I kind of want to touch on for you. What were some of the systems and the strategies that you learned from my mentoring you that benefited you? Because a lot of business closed down during COVID, but your business was one that did not close down, right? A lot of business, even my business, experienced loss of business and economic fallout because of COVID, but we're still going. We haven't shut down, right? So what's been some of the strategies and systems that have really helped you? When I say really helped you, I like kind of want you to think about, like, if we were not working together or if we had not done mentorship prior to COVID, how do you think you would have fared through COVID despite what had happened?
Well, some of the key things I learned, I like to plan and organize things, and I think those things are important. Any person who wants to be efficient in business has to plan. They have to have, and that's one of the things about you. There was a lot of planning, a lot of detailing that had to be done, deadlines that had to be met. Of course, we know that life is not perfect and sometimes things goes, but without something in our vision in place, we basically accomplish nothing. So that's one of
Yeah.
the good things about having you to mentor me. The other thing was you really emphasize the need to be out there and to keep maintaining that presence, maintaining some form of presence, and you also taught the strategies of how to do funneling and just different things that I'm still, some I've started implementing and some that I am still working through implementing, but it gave me sight that I didn't have to give up, and that just to keep going, especially when you're in a business or when you're doing something, you have to do it for the right reasons. So it helped to keep my focus about what I was doing, um, and so to build on those things, and I think that was really good.
Okay, wow. I love that. You said especially it helped to build your focus and actually focus for the group. That was very nice. But what you mentioned is very important because a lot of the reasons why Businesses start and fail because they lose focus. So the challenges come, and instead of focusing on what you can continue to do right now, we allow the challenges to stop us from pushing forward and making sure that we remain consistent in providing whatever product or service it is that we're providing. And even as we're going through now, helping persons to monetize their dreams, one of the biggest challenges in monetizing dreams, especially because dreams, like starting a business and running a business successfully, is a dream that a lot of people have, and business and entrepreneurship is not necessarily an easy journey. And so what can happen a lot of the times is that we lose focus because we're focused on the challenges and we're not focused on, okay, how can I remain right? And so what encouragement would you share to new business owners who are just getting started? Because thinking about it, you started out, right, and you've had some challenges along the way, and you're consistently growing and consistently evolving. What are some encouragement, and also as it relates to the income that you have been able to earn from the business, right? What are some of the benefits of being a business owner? What are some encouraging tips that you would share to somebody who is brand new to starting out in launching their dreams? Because this was a dream that you started, and a lot of people around you did not think that it was possible, or that you would even still be in business, right? And so you had to push against the grain for a lot of things to be able to still continue to successfully, establish your business and keep it growing, right? You're 2 years in business. What's the biggest encouragement you would share?
Biggest encouragement, I think that would be to keep, I said it before, but I think keep focus and know where you're going, because nobody who is doing business who doesn't have an idea of where they want to go, or some idea, will not be able to make the steps. I mean, because being a business owner means that you're accountable to yourself, really. You have to be the one disciplining yourself, putting in the time, putting in the work. There are different things you have to do, so you have to be your own accountability partner to some extent. And also, I think key though, if you really want to evolve and grow, seek mentorship, seek somebody who knows how to help you to build your business. Roseanne.
Sorry about that. I know I'm trying to get you in the main screen, and I pressed the wrong button. Sorry, go ahead.
No,
I pressed the wrong button.
And the other thing I was saying is to get.
Go ahead.
Okay, sorry. So I think the other thing I was saying is to get appropriate mentorship. I think it's very key. When you starting out, you need those persons, mentors, to come alongside you with different skill sets to guide you through. Know what you want to do, and then go after it. Start where you're at. As you go along, you'll begin to see how you need to evolve, and stick with it. Being in business allows you a freedom, but there's a great responsibility, that comes with a lot of discipline and sacrifice. So you have to put in the work before you actually reap the benefits. And especially when you're in the launch and the growth phase of the business, that's the new phase, there's a lot of work to be done.
Oh wow! And I love that you emphasize that, like especially when you're in the growth and launch phase, because guys, we're not saying by any means establishing your dreams, monetizing your dreams, starting a business, turning your ideas into a money making system. We're not saying it's easy. Okay, it's not easy, but with the right accountability and mentorship and support. And I mean, I am Sharika and some other clients' mentor, but I have mentors and coaches who keep me accountable as well. And I can tell you that one of the most important things in the journey as an entrepreneur, and even somebody who is monetizing your dreams, is making sure that you have that mentorship and that accountability and that support and the expertise also of somebody a step ahead of you, who knows where you're going and who can help you to maybe overcome some of the roadblocks. Because one of the things is, as Sharika just mentioned, with the right mentors, you can actually make it happen. And also, the mentorship kind of helps you to see some of the mistakes that you would have made ahead of time and prevent them from happening. Meaning, some of the areas that you would have lost money. I have lost a lot of money in business. I can tell you guys that, like, literally, I don't know if I've ever told you this about before, Sharika, but I invested a lot in programs and mentors and consultants, and invested a lot. I think I may have invested combined over a couple years, different businesses that I tried and started and did not work. It could probably come up to about maybe 900,000 or a million, different types of businesses, right? I've invested in businesses, I've done programs and had persons who were supposed to partner with me and they did not show up. And this is just some of my story to show you that the business world is not perfect, right? I have started other businesses and persons have come and I said to them, hey, take the product, go and sell it back out of money that products that I bought, come back, keep the profits, give me the cost, and that's how I'll give you your foundation to business. And they disappeared with my money. As well as I've invested in coaches who didn't provide what they said they were going to provide and stuff like that, and so that caused a problem. But the point is, I don't count anything that I've invested as lost, because that was a learning experience, and now I can guide you and say, hey, this is what you can do to make sure that this doesn't happen to you. So Sharika, if you're going into partnership or collaboration with somebody, this is what you can make sure that the collaborator or the new business partner has, to make sure that you don't get duped. You understand? So having mentorship and support is key for that. And Sharika also shared key tips in terms of understanding that it's going to require work. The launch process and everything is going to require work. So do not be afraid of what should I say? Do not be afraid of putting in the work or of taking the step to start. Do you regret starting, Sharika?
No, there are no regrets. I have none. To be able to look and to see that I've registered a business since 2018 and I'm still doing it, to me, it shows a level of commitment and dedication. And I'm absolutely proud to be able to do this. There's a lot of, yeah, I'm proud of it.
And I am happy. I'm happy for the journey that you. I've been watching you on the journey from the first time we met, and I am happy. I love to see where you are, and I'm looking forward to continuing working with you to make all of your dreams continue to happen. And so I just want to encourage other persons who are just starting out. If you're just seeing this interview, to listen to it, take the takeaways from it, make notes of your own. If you are in business, to remain encouraged, because there are other entrepreneurs in here. There are brand new persons in here who are just starting. But if you're an existing entrepreneur and you are in business, stay encouraged and know that, listen, it's not going to be perfect, but if you keep to it and you stick to it. And as Sharika said, one of the things that I encouraged her to do was to continue putting herself out there, even despite challenges that you might have behind the scenes. All right. And that is something that is very important if you want to remain in business and create sustainable recurring income. So we look forward to continuing working with you, Sharika, and it has been a pleasure so far. On behalf of the team at Be Free Marketing Company, having you as one of our mentorship clients. So we're looking forward to helping you to continue to birth, establish, and monetize your dreams. Thank you so much
for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Love, love, love. Let everybody know what I'm doing out here and join me.